Hello guys, greetings to you all. This is the Stratford Africa channel. Manchester United has embarrassingly lost our first Premier League game of the season at Old Trafford against Brighton. Is Erik ten Hag playing a very dangerous game as Man United manager? United messed up the transfer window, and as we speak, as usual, they have set in panic mode and they are looking around trying to get anything that is available right now. These are the issues that we are going to be discussing in this video. Please smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and share the video. We are back again. We shall be giving you back-to-back content about Manchester United on here, as we have always done. So please, thanks for your support and keep your support coming in. Yes, so subscribe and smash a like, and before we delve into the details and digest all the issues. So the Premier League has started a new season, but it is the same old shit at Manchester United. Yesterday when I was watching that game, it felt like United was rather Brighton, and Brighton was the bigger team. You understand? And if you look at Erik ten Hag's demeanor on the touchline, I'm sure he was very shocked at what he was watching, and I think he was thinking to himself, no, are these guys those that I have been coaching for some weeks now? Because whatever they were playing on the field, it has no iota of imprint from the manager on the way they were playing. From the start to the game to the end of the game, we were shit. Even though some people will argue that we got better in the second half, that even wasn't good. Yes, and I saw this coming because during preseason, exactly around the second half of the Aston Villa game, the old habits of these players started creeping back in. During that game, in the second half against Aston Villa in preseason, they stopped to press, they stopped to play, they started being lethargic, they started doing their own things. And since then, they have not recovered from that. Against Atletico Madrid, they didn't play well, and against Rayo Vallecano, it was the same story. So when that thing was unfolding before my eyes yesterday, I wasn't really surprised, because we had one of our worst seasons in our history last season, and we came into this season letting about 5 to 6 players go, and we've only signed 3. And out of those 3, like, they are all even backups. Like, what the team really needed, we didn't address that. We went on to sign Martinez. No matter how good Martinez is, Martinez should have come after we sorted our midfield out. Eriksen is a good addition. He was the only, positive thing that happened in the game yesterday. But Eriksen alone is not going to fix this team. Look at the way McFred again was playing yesterday. You see, and this drives me to the point that Erik ten Hag is playing a very dangerous game, because these guys can get him sacked. And I'm not joking when I'm saying this, because this is what they are good at. They have done that over and over again. But what is worrying to me is that I see a posture from Erik ten Hag that seems like he's convincing himself somehow that he has something in him that can improve these players. But bro, these guys, they are shit beyond repair. So the earlier you get your eyes down and get better players in to help you, the better it will be for you, Mr. Erik ten Hag. You are a very brilliant and amazing upcoming manager. You have a very bright future ahead of you. But with this gamble of a job that you have taken, if you are not very careful, United will mess your future up. Exactly, they will mess you up. Why do you keep playing? You have come in and you have started picking McFred again. Is it that there's something that these guys are doing in training that we, the fans, are not seeing? Because week in, week out, these guys are playing shit football and they keep getting picked. You understand? And me, I have come to the point where these days, like, I don't blame them anymore, because it is not their fault that they are the only first team midfielders in the football club. We allow Lingard, Pogba, Matic, Mata go, and we didn't sign anybody. So right now, if you don't play McFred, we are going to play the kids then. And even though it's better playing the kids at this moment in time than trying to play McFred, because Zidane and Savage will do much better than these guys are doing, because they still have a level of growth in them. They will gain experience, and they will correct their mistakes, and they will mature into good players. But Fred and McTominay, this is the ceiling. They have hit their ceiling. They can't do any better than they are currently doing. So if you pick them and they keep playing shit, you can't blame them. You are supposed to have a better midfield as Manchester United. Pick those two guys and take them to Leicester. They won't be starting at Leicester City. They won't be starting at Everton. They wouldn't be starting at even Aston Villa. But we are talking about Manchester United. And then these guys are playing week in, week out. Meanwhile, they can't even make a simple 5-yard pass. Look at the red card situation that McTominay got himself in. You had the ball, you had space, you had people in front of you, and then you messed the situation up and you nearly got yourself sent off. You understand? It's the same thing he did and lost the ball that led to the Brighton scoring their second goal. Or was it the first goal? So this guy, they are shit, and we have to stop playing them. But the manager doesn't have a choice because there's no players available. You understand? So he's playing a very dangerous game, trying to say he will improve these guys. They are beyond repair, and the earlier he recognizes that, the better for him, because they can get him sacked. Because the way the season has started, if things doesn't get better, I am not calling him to be sacked, because I believe in him, I trust him, he's a good guy, he's a good coach. But these players are uncoachable. This current crop of Man United players, especially our midfielders, immediately Eriksen came back to the midfield, things got better, and we started to play well. You understand? So if he doesn't stamp his authority and put pressure on the board to get him good players, bro, we are in for a very, very long season once again. Even though it's still early days yet. But what I saw yesterday, I knew it with this team. The moment they give up, then that is it. They started giving up against Aston Villa in pre-season. Since that bad second half against Aston Villa, they have never recovered. And I don't see them recovering unless we change the players. The two new signings who played yesterday were the best players on the field. And people wonder why we played badly. Because this rot, they have been here, and here. So if you are not changing the ingredients, whatever soup or food we are preparing will still be shit. You understand? United knew this situation going into the summer. They had a long time to sort it out. But what did they do? Together with Erik ten Hag, they spent all that summer chasing Frankie de Jong, who isn't going to come. Even if he's going to come, look at the complications surrounding that deal. A serious football club will move on and look for, even if they will still pursue that deal, but they will look for other options. Because our midfield, we are light in attack and in the midfield. You understand? They tried to sign Benjamin Sesko and they were dilly-dallying again. Today, it has come out that the guy is on his way to RB Leipzig. Leipzig is almost agreeing a deal with Salzburg to sign him next summer. So why couldn't United also negotiate something like that? Because Ronaldo is 38 years old. He's not going to be here for the next 2 years. So you should be signing young strikers, irrespective of whether Ronaldo is staying or he's leaving. We should be signing good and young strikers. But what do United do? They want to monitor the Ronaldo situation, always monitoring and evaluating and just fucking around, bro. Just recycling shit and giving it back to us. Now they are in the market trying to sign Arnautovic. Yesterday when I saw that links, my head was just aching. And this morning, they are agreeing a deal to sign Adrien Rabiot. Bro, for what? It means panic have set in. The original plan is thrown outside the window, and now everybody is just panicking around trying to get anything that they can find. Even with that, there are still better players that they could have gotten to come in. Idrissa Gana Gueye has left PSG and he's coming back to Everton. That guy is miles better than Rabiot. He is 1,000 times better than McFred. So why couldn't United go and do that deal? Bro, there is Fabian Ruiz at Napoli, who Madrid is waiting for his contract to finish for them to sign him on a free. If you approach Napoli and offer money, they will take it and you get a good midfielder in Fabian Ruiz. Bro, there's Ruben Neves at Wolves, who is better, 100 times better than McFred. You see, you complain about Pogba's attitude and him not being professional and his manager always speaking shit about the club. and now you are agreeing a deal to sign Rabiot. If you know, Rabiot is the most unprofessional footballer right now in the football game. You know what his mother does to football clubs? United always they leave themselves in messy situations. If you want to know how to back a manager, just look across your shoulder and look at what Barcelona are doing for Xavi. That is what backing a manager looks like. And not dilly-dallying around and always spinning positive things and not doing shit. John Meto is now the football director. He's what then and I hate fan of. Oh, bro. All in all, we ended up starting the league season with the same lineup that finished the last season. When Rangnick said we needed 10 more players, people were dissing him. And that thing was put to bear again yesterday. And it will continue and continue and continue. When you have a shit midfield, you will get dominated by 20-year-old Caicedos. I watched Bill Gilmore, who was on loan at Norwich City, dominate our midfield. Jacob Ramsey of Aston Villa turned up and dominated McFred. These guys are not good enough. They can't progress the ball. Even tackling, they can't win it. All they do is run around like headless chickens. So if you don't get better players in, Erik ten Hag is going to have two of his hands tied behind his back. And I'm beginning to feel that he's an accomplice to that, because he's over-believing in himself and his ability to improve these players. Some of these players are not improvable. They have reached their ceiling. So and considering the football style that you even want to play, they can't fit. They are bad. They don't have technical ability. There's Lamptey rotting at Brighton. That guy could be a fantastic right back for us. Look at the mess Dalot was making of himself yesterday. Yesterday he played very, very badly. You signed Tyrell Malacia, who is very good on the ball, very confident, and you came and you put him on the bench and you played Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, I don't know what he was doing on the field yesterday. Afraid to get on the ball, not overlapping, not like we're just all over the place. Bro, this football club will be the end of some of us. If they sign that Arnautovic and Rabiot, then this project is not going to succeed. And if this Erik ten Hag project doesn't succeed, then nobody knows when United will be back at the top of world football again. So this has been my views on the current issue trending about Man United and our loss to Brighton. We shall be doing a match preview for the next game against Brentford on here. Please keep your support coming in. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Until we meet again next time. Have a nice time to you all. Stay safe out there. Bye bye.